Hello and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Erica. Thank you for clicking on this video. The king has returned. Agust is back. YOONGI, aka Agust, aka SUGA, released his new album, and I am beyond excited to listen to it. As you know, YOONGI has a way with his words and his messaging, so I was really excited for his album to come out because I just want to know what topics he's going to talk about and what he wants to address, because D2 and his previous work just is so deep and personal, and it really pushes the boundaries, I think, in the music industry. So I'm very excited for this. So as you can tell by the title of the video, I am going to be reacting to the music video. I have not watched it yet, so this is going to be a first reaction for me. Now before I get into the reaction, I have some very exciting news. Kendra and I are going to see YOONGI on tour. This was not in the original plan. We weren't going because it was kind of a far distance for us, but we just so happened to find some decently priced tickets, so we are going to see him in New York, and I am so excited. So definitely make sure you hit subscribe if you haven't already, because I will be filming some content of our travels to New York to see YOONGI and parts of the concert and whatnot, so subscribe if you don't want to miss any of those videos. So with that being said, let's get into the reaction. I will preface this by saying I'm probably going to miss a lot of messaging and just hidden things here and there. I'll try my best. It's very difficult to watch it for the first time and trying to look at the lyrics at the same time. So I'll do my best, but definitely let me know in the comments down below anything you picked up or things I might have missed, but be nice, obviously. So yes, I think I touched base on everything. Let's get into the video. Oh, I see a sign that says tattoo. We still need to know where his tattoo is, okay? We still need to know. This is what he was showing in the teaser, and my goodness, he looks nice. Such a bad boy. So is this like another character in the Augustine world? Because didn't he say he had another character to show us? Whoa. I love this persona. Okay, the scar. Okay, this has made a comeback. It's all connected. Oh, those lyrics there. There's so much to take in right now. Okay. I'll talk more after this is done. I'm just taking it all in. Don't smirk at me like that. Oh, man. Yes, YOONGI. I'm gonna have to dissect these lyrics after, but I'm loving what I'm seeing. Whoa. He's so attractive. Oh my god, that was so hot. Whoa, I love that transition. Oh my gosh, it's like the other music video. Yeah, they're definitely all connected. Wow. Wow. Oh, he's so perfect. Like I said, the king is back. Are those the chopsticks that he used to kill the guy? First of all, I feel like no one is doing it like YOONGI right now. He is so incredibly talented with his gifts and his artistry and just all the messaging he wants to bring across. He just executes it perfectly, and it honestly just leaves me speechless. That's how good it is. Now, yes, I do think the music videos connect, obviously, and I feel like he's kind of told us that in the past that it does because of the different personas coming back in together, and it's kind of like he's like killing off a persona each time. And like touching base on the lyrics and the video itself with like the different personas and whatnot, I feel like it kind of has a meaning of like wanting to be set free from everything when you really look at the depth of the lyrics there, which I'll go into in a second. When the tracklist was released, I remember some army were telling others what Haegeum actually means, and if I remember correctly, it was the lifting of a ban or just getting rid of something that is restricting, which I think definitely falls in with what the ending there was, where it's like he killed off that persona. It's kind of like getting rid of this restriction, and then at the end there he was able to kind of like take a deep breath. I think that's one direction that this could definitely be going in. There's obviously a lot more. Now we all saw that he kept the smoking in there, and to be honest, I actually really like that he did that. I feel like he's in a phase in his life where he's kind of just like, I'm grown up, I'm 30 years old, I do these things. So he's not just going to pretend he doesn't do these things that regular adults do. He's like, nope, I'm putting this in my video, you can talk about it all you want, but this is just part of the character and persona and potentially real him, but he's grown up. He can kind of like do what he wants, you know? Now the lyrics definitely touch base on capitalism, which I know a lot of people are probably going to have opinions about, but I think it's in a way a good thing that he's talking about these things because they are happening. These are real life events that we can't pretend aren't there. He's really bringing them forward and making everyone aware of what goes on, and I think that is a huge step towards a direction of having freedom of speech or just being more open to discussing these things and making some changes, because it's not all picture perfect and they need to address these things. I think I pointed it out while I was watching it, but a lyric that stood out for me just in that first listen was definitely, freedom of expression could be a reason for somebody's death. That is so powerful. Nowadays it's huge on freedom of expression and everyone can kind of just like express themselves the way that they want, but there then comes the negative side of it where not everyone agrees with certain things that are being said, and it's actually creating all this toxic environment of people bashing others because they don't agree. But because of that, he says at the end of that, could you still consider that freedom? Because the whole goal is for everyone to be able to speak their mind and express themselves the way that they want, but it's turned into people getting hate on for acting or thinking a certain way, or they're being judged, or all these speculations are coming out because of people's freedom of speech. So is that really freedom in the end? I love that he touched base on this because idols definitely can relate to this, but also everyday people can relate to this. It's kind of like they express themselves one way by saying something or wearing something or doing something, but people pick out every little thing trying to find something to just tear someone down, and that's not really freedom at the end of the day, because no matter how you express yourself, someone's going to be there to judge you, and that's not how it should be. Back on the topic about what Haegeum actually really means, he even says in it, it's simply about freeing what's forbidden, and I think that's definitely the overall message he was going through with this song, trying to just express that and like trying to get rid of these restrictions and what's forbidden and all that stuff to try and create freedom for himself or for everyone else. Basically, he just wants there to be no more restrictions. He wants himself and others to be able to express themselves in whatever way they want to without there being some kind of controversy or judgment or whatever. He doesn't want to hold back anymore. He doesn't want to hold himself back from creating what he wants or expressing himself in the way that he wants due to fear of being judged or looked at wrong, or all of the above. And I think that's a very strong message to put across, especially being an idol. And we've noticed YOONGI and other members as well nowadays being more vocal about things that they don't really seem right within like news articles or comments that are brought up about them. I'm kind of saying just like, let us live. Like, don't nitpick every single little thing we do, because that's draining. That's not giving them freedom. They can't be this picture perfect person, because this picture perfect person does not exist. They are human. They are just like us. They're going to drink, they're going to smoke, they're going to date, they're going to do all this stuff, and that's freedom of expression. That is just living your life, and there doesn't need to be this whole controversy around it. So basically with the first listen and kind of going back to the lyrics, that's what I picked up the first time. Hopefully I'm not too wrong. Like I said at the beginning, please comment down below anything that I missed or something you want to point out. I always love reading your comments, and it really helps me to grasp a better understanding at what is going on. I did get a text message from Kendra, who was at work, and she has listened to the album and watched the video. She's in love with it. She agrees YOONGI is a king, and she's so happy he's back. We'll probably talk more about the album in those videos for when we go and see him, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss them. If you want to follow me on my social media, I'll link that in the description down below as well. Thank you, YOONGI, for another amazing video, and I cannot wait to listen to the rest of the album, and I'll see you next week on tour. Thanks for watching. Bye.